and we can look behind the veil, it has taken away the allure of it. But as far as star power, as far as the ability to attract, she has something that the others don't, right? And the only person that I think could bring that type of like pull from not your casual fan, right? Like people that I would say like that middle group, like back to a consistency of viewership.
Well, that's what we call y'all casual fans, man.
Yeah, casual. I would put me outside the casual. I used to be casual, then I'm kind of like outside, right? So, but yeah, casual and outside. I think you need a celebrity that has like a Meg Thee Stallion, because.
But as a manager, that's what you said?
No, not as a manager. It's like as a like sometimes they get like Mike Tyson a fight, and he'd like kind of come in the ring, right. So if you had like a rivalry between Meg and Jade, Cardi B and Jade, what more? Y'all, welcome back to the CVMK show, because it is what it is out here. Y'all, look, I want y'all to subscribe. Why you being bogus? Why you not sharing the love? YouTube, CVMK, Instagram, it is what it is. _show, CVMK33, CVMK _global. Look, we got to talk sports. You know why we got to talk sports? Because it's time to talk sports. That's why a lot has happened. People calling for people's jobs. I'm watching Lil Wayne call for 80's job. And I noticed to myself, and I said, we got to talk about it. I got to get my paper out, because I got to take notes, make notes, and deliver notes. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about the NBA in-season tournament. We got to talk about how bogus the Clippers look. And we have to talk about the boring Bears. Should they keep Justin, or should they draft another quarterback? And then we have to talk about University of Michigan, a.k.a. Bet. Because it looks like there's a lot of scandal happening up in the upper Midwest. So I had to bring back the one, the only Steve-O Speaks, aka Steve Simmons, SJ3, because we got to have this man on. But first, I'm going to let you know why you need to be here.
Hey, checking out you haters got bad news. Real dog.
Steve-O, how you doing, man?
Man, it's good. I'm good. How you?
Man, bro, I'm blessed, man. We rocking. I told you today we reached over 6,000 subscribers. Yeah, round of applause.
No, bro.
Y'all work on 63. Y'all gonna realize in a minute. We building over here.
Yep.
Yes,
we just hit 10K on our Bears channel.
Hey,
we grinding. I think the NBA Central was at 1.6.
Yeah.
We just growing around as a network, so we trying. Hey, we coming. I told y'all we coming. There's new media. We coming.
New media.
We coming.
New media. Old guys, old heads, move away.
Watch out.
Former athletes out there. Watch out. Anyway, it's gonna
mainly y'all, for real. I'm coming for y'all.
Yeah, real talk. So it's gonna be an amazing episode. I think when it comes to sports, there's no other voice I trust than you. So I want to cover a few things. Last night, I stayed up and got off work. I was tired. And the Lakers always play at like midnight. It's like a midnight musical, because they're on the West Coast. And, LeBron, and so like I got to have my, caffeine ready.
Man,
and it's still hard to sit there and watch a Lakers game from the end because it's just I'm asleep. I live in the Central Standard Time. That 2 hour difference. I'm knocked out. But I got to halftime.
We went live and we was like, yeah, we in this at halftime, bro. Like it was rough, bro. Like once about 10:30 hit, we couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I'll be honest with you. I can't do it. After 10, I'll be like, I'm no go. I'm no good. But I got to watch the first half. Yeah. And I am thoroughly impressed with AKA LeBron James. I'm thoroughly impressed with the Lakers, but I'm not impressed with Anthony Davis. I think he's still averaging 23 points for the season. I'm going to bring up his stats. Last night, the man had 18 and 11. 11 rebounds isn't bad. It's not but it's not superstar AD, right? Not the star we need. 4 assists, 1 block, and 1 turnover. If you look at their losses, they lost to Miami, lost to Orlando. AD had 9 in the Miami game, which was a bucket. Game time bucket, and then when they got blown out, they had 28 and 13. So, watching Undisputed, Lil Wayne says it's time for AD to go. What are your thoughts about that?
Honestly, I said it at the beginning or towards the end of last season. I was like, I don't know if y'all want to put all y'all baskets into AD's gonna be the dude to take the reins over from from LeBron, because the man just cannot stay on the floor. He's probably got to be next to Kawhi, the most injury-prone player we've ever seen in this NBA. And the man, every time this man hit the floor, you just hold your breath and pray. And for the most part, you really can't really move away from. I mean, you can, but at this current moment, I wouldn't move on just now. I'll wait till the All-Star break and see what happens. But yeah, if your direction for the future, if you're just trying to win now, or you're not looking at for the future, keep AD. But if you're looking for the future, you should have been looking to move AD around about this time, because you just at this point, you're never just going to get a healthy AD at this point. It's just not going to happen.
I think you're right. I would not trade AD before the All-Star break, because you just don't know, right? He could turn it up, turn it on, do something, And Anthony Davis, for raw talent-wise, is a threat. I mean, AD has the physique, has the skill set, he has the body. I think if you trade him, you might be making a mistake. But at the same time, they say a tiger doesn't change his stripes too often. And if you need somebody to carry, LeBron at year 21 should not be leading the team in anything other than voice, right? Which is a testament to how great LeBron is. So the real question is, if you were to trade AD, what could you get from him?
At this point, you're probably only getting about maybe one first round pick. You're not getting multiple. So you're probably getting 1 first round pick and some players, which is pretty much reasonable. So like, let's say I can only think of in our aspect. So let's say we was trying to make a package for AD to come to the Bulls, which I don't want to happen. I would say a first, P. Will, Kobe White, and probably the DeMar, something like that.
I like DeMar. Kobe White is a flip of the coin. I don't want Patrick Williams. We lose height. We gain depth, but we lose height if we make that trade, because we don't have a big man. Could you foresee a situation where it's
you lose that much height? You might you gain height. You just losing what 2'6"? Wait, well, P. Will is 6'7", playing the 4. You got DeMar playing. We can replace a small 4. I feel like we could replace DeMar,
but you can't put P. Will against Jokic. And what I'm saying is, can you trade on a 1-on-1 AD for Embiid?
No.
Why not?
Because who accepts that trade?
Apparently, Daryl Morey.
Daryl Morey would be there. If you saying that, then you might think that Daryl Morey might be the most stupidest person on this world. If you honestly believe he will accept that. If Embiid is getting traded to the Lakers,
Yeah.
you coming off Ruri, you coming off D'Lo, you most definitely coming off probably AR, and you might be coming off Jackson Hayes.
Yeah. I don't want to go with any of those. I honestly think keep the team as is. Make sure Anthony Davis understands that he's needed and he's wanted. Coach him up, not coach him out, and keep everyone healthy. Honestly, I think health is the key towards this. And it brings me to my next question.
Health keys for everything.
That's true. Is Cam Reddish the secret to the Lakers?
Man, I won't say the secret's too early to say that, but I feel like it was smart for them to put him into that situation because, to be honest, AR was struggling in the beginning of the year. He was definitely struggling, even though he had a bounce back game last night, which I do give him credit to. But it was just times where you see this dude in practice, you see the potential. Everybody know coming out of the draft, like he was probably, if not the most talented dude in that draft. Everybody know he was a problem, but he just kept going to places, and himself wasn't developing like everybody wants. Well, me personally, I felt like he should have did another second year at Duke, or he should have went to Kentucky, because I feel like the coach Calipari would have got a little bit more out of him.
Yeah,
but I think now he's in a position where you got LeBron. LeBron's going to sit him and teach him how to slow the game down, teach him the nuances on offense and defense. And LeBron, one thing he's going to do is set up his players to look the best way, and that's one thing he did last night with Cam Reddish. Now, he has the potential to be a glue piece or a special piece that's needed, but we just got to see more of that.
I think Cam Reddish is going to be the X factor now that the Nuggets don't have.
Why do you always do this after one game, man?
I think Cam Reddish is going to shift some things for the Lakers, because
it did, though. If you actually watch the game, it definitely. I don't think nobody I didn't expect it, because I was looking at the starting lineup, trying to research the starting lineup to see if AD was playing. I was like, oh, AD, Cam Reddish. Whoa. Okay, but like he could most definitely be the X factor, knocking down shots. Like, he's not even to the point where he's getting into his bag where he's creating shots on his own. So if he's able to infiltrate the offense with doing stuff of his own, that's when he's going to become that X factor, because not only can he shoot, and when he needs to, he can also create his own shot.
Cam Reddish, I'm telling you, he's going to be X factor. Look, I want to cover the Clippers because
Lord,
they're not grinding.
I told y'all.
I've been saying it.
I know. Y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah.
They're not grinding. They're not grinding.
Grind.
Right. That's a good word for these sponsors.
There's a hero in all of us waiting to be unleashed. All it takes is just that one last push. Activate the hero within with CVMK Global Supplements. All natural, steroid free, designed to enhance performance, build muscle, and increase energy. You are unstoppable. You can do this. Become your own hero at www.cvmkglobal.store.
I don't know what y'all missing. Yo, the www.cvmkglobal.store. I'm telling y'all, super power, the way, saucy, super thick, glow up if you're a woman. I'm telling y'all today, www.cvmkglobal.store. You'll thank me. Anyway, so the Clippers, right? You know, boom, 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 boom. I don't know if you can hear it, right? But they're not grinding over there. They're not keeping it aligning. You know, no, I'm going to say shining. Grinding. They're not doing any of that right now. 0-3 since the trade. Russell Westbrook before the trade looked like OKC, Russ killing. And then Harden gets over there, and I knew it. He was going to bring it all down because, and I'll quote and say this, a superstar that has aged, that has not made health a priority, that has not made his physique a priority, and is still building his games off of, drawn fouls, pump fakes, things what I would call ancillary moves, it's just not going to have longevity, right? The reality is James Harden is he's where Vince Carter was 3 years before he retired. Like, he still has a name. Like, it's still James Harden.
Dang, so we just wait for that every dunk, every game.
Right, we're just waiting for that one dunk. But the reality is, you can't Euro your way to a championship. And the Clippers have a dud on their hands. Do you break up the team now, or do you allow PG?
Yeah. That's the whole team. This is gonna be the team. Like, you can't really do nothing. Like, I don't know why y'all was sitting here. Everybody in the world was sitting here telling y'all not to do it, and y'all just persistent. We're gonna try to make it work. We're gonna try to make it work. Like, I guess on hindsight, you was trying to think of, okay, well, at least we know if those two go down, we still got somebody else here. But at the same time, he get hurt too. He got hamstring problems too. He has all those issues. But regardless of all that, if we put away all the personal parts of Harden and you just talk basketball, I still didn't see how that fit. He doesn't play winning basketball, especially with a team that has two ball dominant dudes, wing players named Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. How are you gonna put another ball dominant guard that's not looking to get them open? He's looking to do his own thing. So that was my main concern. I don't know what you're sitting here trying to. This is for trying to put a square into a circle hole. It's not gonna work. It was never gonna work, and you're seeing the results of it already. Y'all lost to a team y'all didn't have no business losing to. Y'all get completely demolished. I mean, y'all, did you see what Kendrick Perkins did last night?
No, he walked off.
No, he said this is what Luka Doncic just did to Clippers. He took off his belt and started whooping his chair. That's what happened. Y'all got toe up by. I don't even think Kyrie played. You got toe up by one player, and it's three of y'all. So, hey, you made this bed of ants. Now you gotta light it and get ate up. I don't know what made y'all do that. Everybody in this whole, from fans, from media, from, I'm sure, coaches, from executive, I'm pretty sure more than once for months to a year now. Why are you sitting here trying to get James Harden in here? But hey, you got your own Steve Ballmer. This is your first real major L as an owner, sir.
You think it's just, do you think is Steve Ballmer becoming the new Jerry Jones?
I can't say that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that to the next owner. I'm gonna have to kick it, bro. He spend a lot of money too, but he make decisions like Jerry Jones. Like, why would you think that was gonna work? Like, why? Like, I say that. I won't say he the new Jerry Jones. He's like, who can I give him example to? He's almost like the dude, the Vegas,
yeah,
almost like him.
Yeah. The art, is it the Shell family?
I don't know. I just know they call him Chucky. That's the only thing that come to my head because he looked like the Chucky dog. But he just give me that. Like, he's a real fan. He's gonna do whatever he can do. Money doesn't matter that much to him. So if it's gonna bring in money, it's gonna bring in attention. He's gonna do it, which James Harden did. So I mean, he's doing what most owners would do, trying to generate the most interest and money that he possibly can, which it did. But at the same time, you also got to sit back and let your GM and them. And I don't know who decision is. Well, I'm not even gonna give it all on Steve Ballmer because Steve Ballmer probably had nothing to do with it. But I'm looking at this GM and this and to be honest, like, not to blame Steve. To blame Lou, because I feel like Lou is a great coach. It was just like him coming to this team. I don't even think you got enough coaching to make this coaching work.
Mark Davis, that's his name.
Mark Davis.
Yeah. No, I think that Steve Ballmer is super passionate, and because he's super passionate, he wants to win and wants to win now. But he's making decisions like a fan and not an owner. And he just saw, James Harden's available, and he wants to play with, in LA where he's from, and with Russell again. And there's a reason. There's a reason why James doesn't have any championships right now, right? There's a reason why he's been on, what's this, his fourth team, right? And honestly, the best situation that he was in Houston, right? And he should have stayed there. But sometimes Kevin Garnett said you can wiggle your way out too much, and then it comes back to bite you, right? So I think right now, just staying put, not forcing his hand. I think James needs to just focus on basketball, get in shape, get healthy, get the team ready for a playoff push, get to the playoffs, and do his thing. Because without a shadow of a doubt, James Harden can ball. You can't doubt his basketball skill. You just doubt his basketball.
Yeah, he could ball when you play right.
When he plays right. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing.
Just never.
That's the biggest thing. Look, when we come back, we're going to discuss some college football. One more thing. The in-season tournament. I want to go here. My original thoughts was this was corny. The in-season tournament is trickery. Is going to dilute the stats because now you're going to have an in-season tournament champion. And so, it's going to be hard to have the GOAT conversation because now you have new awards, right? You have awards that other players could not get. And somebody says, well, my favorite player has 10 in-season tournament championships and, 5 rings. It's going to be hard to compare that to somebody else who didn't have the, option to play in an in-season tournament. But now that I'm watching and I'm starting to see the players take it serious, was this a right or wrong decision for the NBA? You, Steve, what do you think?
I feel like we might have underestimated the power of money.
That's true.
Because honestly, I didn't think they was gonna care that much. But hey, these dudes hooping. Barring last night, every game the first week was close. It was close, and they was going at it. Yeah. And I was like, okay. No matter what, I'm a basketball fan, so I'm gonna watch. Right. But now that I know that y'all taking it serious, and it's not just the little teams like we, let me not say little teams, but the teams we have less expectations for.
Right.
I think we all expected that those was the teams that was going to try to gun for it. But no, you hear LeBron saying I want some of that money. We trying to win this mug, for real. And if you get the number one dude in the league saying that, everybody else, most 9 times out of 10, everybody won't. But the people that's competitive, the people that love the game, and the people that want that money, they gonna play for it. And then the result side of that is good basketball.
That's it. It's about the money, dollar bills, y'all, and it's made the game.
I can't wait to see the what's the word? The TV stats.
I need to see the ratings, honestly.
The ratings, that's the word I'm looking for.
We need to see that. We need to see the analytics behind this. Because I as a fan, the players are playing more competitively. I watched the Boston game. I thought that was a great game.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Boston Celtics fan, but them boys are hooping.
Bro, did you see it was a couple crazy games. You had Houston and Pelicans. Houston looked nice.
Yeah, they did.
MA's playing a real good defense over there, and they just all around look good. And then you had, did you see that debacle that was happening in Memphis? Man, them refs was terrible.
Hey, they threw out Jaren Jackson. They threw out Triple J. I don't know what to make of Memphis. Honestly, Memphis has
they're just struggling. I think to me it was Tyrese. Losing Tyrese was a blow.
Was the key. And
he was the key. He was the main key when Ja was out. The reason they was winning because he was setting them up. And of course they don't have what's his name? They back up power forward.
Aquaman. Well, they don't have
Well, he's out. He's out too. That's another thing. He's out too.
Yeah.
But the dude with the dreads, he's gone. I can't think of his name. I don't know why. They're missing him. Marcus Smart ain't playing best. D Rose already out. It's just Bane is trying, but it's only Bane right now. So yeah. It's early, but they ain't starting off good. Just to be honest.
We'll be back with more sports after this.
I literally just tried the best pre-workout on the planet. With Superpower pre-workout, you have increased focus and a power boost every single time you work out. It's not only packed with 225 milligrams of caffeine, but it also has citrulline and creatine. It's insane how much energy and focus I had during my workouts. If you're ready to take your workouts to the next level, then ditch your current pre-workout and get the Superpower pre-workout to be your own hero.
Y'all, www.cvmkglobal.com. Oh, not .com, my bad. .store. I almost said it wrong. It's .store. I almost said .com. www.cvmkglobal.store. Get it today. You won't be disappointed. So, you know, a lot has been happening, right? I mean, Asia Wilson, shout out to her winning her back-to-back championship, back-to-back finals MVP. The team is, and they didn't even have Chelsea Gray. The team's on fire, right? But there's still something missing. Not the team. From the game. The game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
it wasn't a backwards and forth between somebody else. Yeah.
Exactly. They're missing a villain. And when you're missing a villain, you can't have a hero. The problem is you need both dynamics. Caitlin Clark is not a villain, but she can play the villain role. Not really. I mean, not really.
No. I was saying that because I was making that face because I felt like Vegas was the villain. They made the whole team a villain, if you know what I mean.
They did, but they not.
It's not a real villain, though. It's not
they're not real villains. There just needs something. Maybe it's Coach Don Staley. What does the WNBA need to take it to the next level?
Kayla Carr, Angel Reese.
They're coming.
That's really what it is. Like, you just need one of those rivalries. But the thing is, like, there's too many nice girls coming in. Like, at this point, it might not even be Angel and her. Like, it's too many nice people coming in. Yeah, I can see potential rivalries coming up. Like, you got Malaysia down in South Carolina. She gonna be gunning for LSU, just like LSU gonna be gunning for them, because I believe they was one of the losses LSU took last year. Yeah. So they gonna be gunning. Well, of course, the whole country's gonna be gunning at LSU, but Virginia Tech, it got some nice players over there. Notre Dame, USC, Ole Miss, Tex, even other schools like Ole Miss, Tennessee as well. Tennessee got a nice girl on there. What's her name? Jackson. I forgot her first name. She's nice. But it's UConn. Like it's so many nice players around the W, especially in college. So to me, y'all might as well just get ready for these girls, because they're evolving. They ain't scared. And y'all just better get ready, because I feel like this is the fireworks start gonna happen, because personalities are starting to come out now.
Oh yeah. In the words of TDJs, get ready. Get ready.
Get ready.
Hey, he said that meme. He was like, "Wake up!" And he had Charles Barkley.
Wake up!
Hey. Shout out to the Bishop, man. Bishop Jakes, I need you on the podcast, man. Holla at your boy.
No, bro.
Cody and
Kelly. Definitely. I sit here. I won't even say nothing. I'm just sitting here to listen.
Right. Come, man. Holla at me. Cody M. Kelly 06 at gmail.com. Email me. Yo, so University of Michigan. Do you honestly think they had a coach?
Speaking of this, just won their game.
Okay, they won. I mean, University of Michigan is the best team in college football. I don't care what the rankings say.
Okay.
That's
Top three.
top three. Okay, top three, but they're tough.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, they're tough.
They definitely tough.
Do you honestly think they had a coach drive around to other college teams and steal signs? And even if they did have a coach, you still got to compete. Like, even if I know the play you're gonna run, I still have to execute it. That doesn't guarantee the results. There's only so many calls in any sport. Like, eventually all the sets are the same, the sequences are the same, formations are the same, the rules are applicable to all. So you can't be out there doing something that the world hasn't seen before. Are we making a big deal out of nothing?
I won't say it's. I feel like they're trying to make it like a super, super big deal when it's really not as. I mean, it's a deal, but it's not a big deal to me because, like, if you think this is the first time this has happened, it's not. Pete Carroll would have done it. People in the NFL have done it. People in high school have done it. It's going to happen. He's not going to be the last one. So that is just this whole thing. Like, at this point, you shouldn't be that easy to pick up on calls. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to, football is chess. So it no matter what you throw out, if you run the same type of play to combat the play that you just ran because it makes sense that way, ain't too much they can do about it. If you sitting there, okay, they realize, okay, they're gonna run the ball, but if you a good run heavy team, no matter if you can sniff it out or not, and they're picking that up and they're still getting positive yardage out there, and they decide, okay, and the coach is a good coach and he's smart to be like, okay, now I'm finna hit you with this play action. Right. Because at the end of the day, it's chess. So no matter what, if they know all your signs, it's up to you to pick the right plays at the right time in order for your team to work. But you're still helping a team no matter what. That's still helping a team no matter what, because ever since this been going out, this is when Michigan has been their best team, because when he first got here, they was not that good. Just to keep it a buck.
No, and I totally agree with you. Look, it doesn't matter if you know all the signs, you still have to execute, you still have to write the right personnel, you still have to have the right culture. It doesn't guarantee a win. It doesn't even necessarily put you in position to win, because you'll spend too much time strategizing for what they're going to do and what you're not going to do.
Exactly.
Right? And if you don't have the players, the systems, the culture, you're not going to win anyway. So honestly, I think, in the words of the Twitter community, bet. Bet. Like, look, stealing signs, if you ain't cheating, you're not trying. And I hate to say it like that, but it's part of it.
It's up to you to not be able to. It's a lot of people that disguise their signs very well.
Right.
And it's up to y'all to but my thing was, it was a thing going out saying like he was doing this on his own and he was trying to impress Harbaugh. I'm like, this dude got a $50K salary. Ain't no way this man is going from game to game at the seats he was sitting at. Ain't no way. So if this is true, most likely Michigan has something to do. They sent it out. Somebody in Michigan sent that man out on a mission. But like I said, this ain't the first program that's done it. Ain't gonna be the last.
You know what this is? And I gotta mark this. Where are we at? 31-41. This is Drumline all over again. And what I mean by that, remember when Nick Cannon and Drumline gets kicked off the team and goes to the other school, and the guy was like, man, I've seen you play.
Oh, yeah.
I seen you play. You nice. He said, well,
Morris Brown College.
Shout out to Morris Brown. I see you play. You nice. He's like, look, we're talking about a whole lot of scholarship money thrown your way. Give us something. hey, that's exactly what it is. Somebody, a former whatever, was like, hey, look, I got a cousin over there. I got a friend over there. Used to be over there. They like to hike on the 2 count. That's how this is, Morris Brown. I mean, like, it's still not going to make you better, but that's what it boils down to. Look.
Right. Like, they probably know, like, they probably got like 40 plays. Out of 40 plays, they probably know exactly 8. Right. 8 to 10 that they know, like, oh, I know that sign. I know exactly what they're going to run. Right. Exactly where they're going to be at. The objective of the play. Like, it's a lot of things that come into the play. Like, it's one thing to be like, Because like even on Madden, I can know what you gonna run, but if I don't know the assignment of that play or what your thought process in, because I could be like, oh, he gonna cut in because the B gap is gonna open up, and then this mother busts outside, and now you looking stupid because you just gave up a touchdown because you thought you had to sign too much, but you didn't do your due diligence. It's a lot of things that come toward to understanding plays.
Hello. Like I said, bro, it's one of those situations. A lot of folk, what he said, a lot of folk don't know how to read the sign of a toilet, but that don't mean they don't know how to use one. So,
just like I've been saying, well, a lot of former players, just because you know how to play don't mean you know what you're talking about.
No, absolutely correct. Look, I want to cover
and I do have to say this before you go.
Say it.
If y'all go suspend this, well, suspend them all the way. Don't sit here and suspend them for the rest of the season, and then they make some play. Oh yeah, you can coach them. Then what's the point? Y'all just wasting time, bro. But yeah, I'm done.
No, you good. Say it, man. Say it.
That was just stupid to me, because like that's one thing I can't. That's why I don't rock with the NCAA like that, because they don't stand on business. They stand on halfway. They on the second step instead of the fifth.
I get it. The NCAA is not going to tank their ship trying to destroy another ship, but at the same time, they won't let you become captain of their ship, right? So it's kind of this love-hate relationship that exists in this supposedly non-for-profit organization. Right. Non-for-profit. Side eye on that. We'll be back after a quick word from this break. Hey, what's up? It's CVMK33. Look, I want you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, subscribe here, everywhere, so you can get the latest and greatest of this podcast content. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Subscribe YouTube, CVMK. It is what it is, _show. Instagram, CVMK _global, CVMK33. All right. We're here. We cannot end the show without talking about this right here.
It's gonna be quick.
This right here, because I gotta throw a curveball. I gotta look at everything. Wrestling, and I'm not a wrestling and I'm not a wrestling fan.
Now you going to my first love.
I know, but Jade Cargill to the WWE makes me want to watch wrestling for a lot of different reasons. But it makes me want to watch wrestling. Can she bring back the WWE into the glory days, or is it, a stunt?
Well, the WWE wrestling itself would never go back to the glory days because of social media. For one, social media has completely messed up the mystique of wrestling, and that because of that, it would just never go back. And plus, it could, but because of social media, all the modern wrestlers are so enthralled with it, like they don't know when and where to do things. Like one of the main things I feel like is one of the reasons why wrestling and how strong it was died is because people don't protect the character. And that's the whole thing. Like people don't understand the whole thing about it's a circus, it's an illusion. That's the whole purpose. It's to make you think good versus evil, bad versus good guy versus bad guy. It's a story. So if you going out here and I see Jade Cargill finna go up against Bianca Belair, and I know they don't like each other, but I go on Instagram and I see y'all at the cafe drinking coffee, it's like that's what kills wrestling. So it's like that was one of the main factors in it. And her herself, no, because I feel like with her, in order for her to do it, no, don't get me wrong, she can be a star. Like she already is a star in her own right because of the company she left. Right. But she just fits the build of like for people, because the place she left was AEW, which is the rival of WWE. A lot of people, it's almost like WCW and WWE back in the day. You just flip flop which one, whoever you get on your nerve, you go to the other one. Whoever get on your nerve, and then it's just something that's just one sided, and that's how it is.
Right.
For her over there, as a WWE, as a wrestling fan in general, but who leans more towards the WWE side, I knew it was only a matter of time that she was going to be in WWE because of her physique, the way she looks. She just has movie star written all over, and that's the WWE brand. Like, that's what they want. They want the look. She has the look, and I knew she was, no matter the time. So, and I knew at AEW, it's more wrestling. It's more technical. Well, no, it's not. Let me not say that. It's more just wrestling in their farm. I won't even say technical, because they do 15. It's gymnastics to me over there. That's why it's hard for me to watch. But for her, like I said, they announced it months ago that she's coming, so we all know she's signed. Right. But for me, I was nervous because I understand the pressure that's going to be on her back, and I know right now she's very green. And in the terms of wrestling, green means she's very inexperienced. She's not ready for like a main push straight to the spotlight. She's not ready. She needs more work in the ring. Her timing is not that great, etc. Which is cool. She hasn't been doing it for long. She wasn't growing up a wrestling fan. She wasn't growing up. She was a basketball player, and a lot of athletes can turn into great wrestlers. A lot of other people can turn into great wrestlers. I've seen it over time. It's the matters of her dedication. So she puts the work in, and she's not horrible, but she's just not at the star level she is right now. Terms on her mat skills, it's like just yet. So that's why I feel like they're taking the time. She's training pretty much every day now. So by the time when she makes her first debut, hey, all the eyes going, we're gonna look for every mistake, because that's just what comes with her. So I hope she's been putting the work in, because she coming against some of the best wrestling in the world when it comes on the women's side. And most of these girls, to be honest, even though the younger ones can, if she's going into a match with them, they're probably leading the match over her. Which I mean is calling the match, basically.
No, you're right. And I totally agree. I think the illusion is gone. I mean, we always knew it was scripted, but because of social media and we can look behind the veil, it has taken away the allure of it. But as far as star power, as far as the ability to attract, she has something that the others don't, right? And the only person that I think could bring that type of like pull from not your casual fan, right? Like people that I would say like that middle group, like back to a consistency of viewership.
Well, that's what we call y'all casual fans, man.
Yeah, casual. I would put me outside the casual. I used to be casual, then I'm kind of like outside, right? So, but yeah, casual and outside. I think you need a celebrity that has like a Meg Thee Stallion, because.
But as a manager, that's what you said?
No, not as a manager. It's like as a like sometimes they get like Mike Tyson a fight, and he'd like kind of come in the ring. Right. So if you had like a rivalry between Meg and Jade, Cardi B and Jade, what more?
See, that's the thing. Like, it would be cool because, like, but this is the problem. The reason why I was like, now is because if you look at recently, every celebrity that they've brought in, for the most part, like the Bad Bunnies, the Logan Pauls, they're actually really good in ring. So back in the day, you could get away with bringing in celebrities, anyone, and they could just go in there and do a clothesline or a punch. Like, every celebrity now is actually like Logan Paul is doing 30-minute matches.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, what's his name? Bad Bunny is doing like 20-minute matches, hardcore matches.
Yeah, like
and it's like, okay, that's gonna be cool, but like if you're gonna bring in a celebrity, you gotta bring it. And then then I would hate it for the first time for a woman to bring it in, and it'd be a buzzkill. So I will try to stay away from Because I just know Megan and Cardi, they ain't gonna be, they're not gonna be ready.
No,
Wrestling is a different it's a different beast. So like it depends on a celebrity. Like if I can see a celebrity, like okay, I can see that. But like yeah, like the best she gonna get is what she did in in AEW, and one of her interests she brought Trina out. So that's probably. But yeah, I think what also can help is just if you not necessarily have to fight, just co-sign. Bring Megan, bring Cardi. They already planting the seeds with Cardi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just your entourage, like this is the new this is the new NWO. It could be Meg.
Okay, that mean they gotta sign a contract.
They won't even fight. Like Ric Flair doesn't fight. He just
no.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm saying like you the way wrestling is, they're very like, if you're not on the way in, I don't want you here. That's just how they are. So I just know it's not gonna work with them because as soon as they done with their little story, Meg and them, they back to making music.
That's true. Which is fine. I mean, you know, The Rock been in and out, and he comes back just to talk smack. Like,
he literally come back to say finally.
Like finally, like he can say finally and get 1 million views
and walk out.
Finally, better than The Rock, you know. But that's his dog. That's his mystique. He doesn't have to wrestle anymore. That's when you know you made it. Steve-O, where can they connect with you, my man?
Hey, follow me on Steve-O Speaks on X, Instagram, as well as follow me on NBA Central, as well as Bear Central, and follow the rest of the Central game. I'm all over there.
Yo, follow him. I forgot X. I be
formerly
Twitter.
Formerly
Twitter. Follow CVMK Global, y'all. Follow him on NBA Central X. Connect with us. YouTube, subscribe. YouTube CVMK, Instagram X CVMK Global, and CVMK_Global on Instagram. It is what it is _show and CVMK33. And where the best supplements are. www.cvmkglobal.store. And until next time, guys. .store.
If you think exercise alone got me looking like this, well, think again. CVMK Global Super Thick got me right. I'm obsessed, and yeah, I won't stop talking about it because it helped me grow in all the right places. Its creatine provides a fast and reliable way to increase your power, size, and shape, and it's scientifically proven to help you reach your physical goals in a safe, controlled manner. So if you want to increase muscle size, pump, and thickness in your muscle groups, you need Super Thick.